Trying to be elastic, I drop all my sugar here. So the story starts as me wanted to do a prom for my uni, which ended up being a major success. And later, as the graduate days passed, I knew that I had to do something which is more than myself. And I tried to find a lot of ways that I can incorporate on what my thoughts are and my experiences, which I used to do in call centers, insurance, and multiple things. I started as I wanted to do a call center, which I thought about. I did some research, and I found out it uses major capital. So then it gradually changed to digital marketing, which I am already in the field, which is not actually what I study on, but I've worked on a lot of things around marketing, doing jobs and having part-time jobs, giving people advices. So I thought I can do something with that, and I started the company, and it actually grew for a good extent. Got a place, got an office, got good people to work on that, got good clients, but the downfalls are there. To start off the downfall, so there's three key reasons why it happened. First of all, being money management, because you start this off with a hype. People give you people give you the push to start, mostly from social media and everywhere. They say start a business, to do that, do this, but like learning the basics rather than the field you are in. Like let's say if you're doing marketing, if you're doing export, import, plantation wise, you know that field. But if you're starting a business, you should know all other things, all aspects comes together in one place, like finance, leadership, all those things come into one place when you're doing a business. That's one key reason I fucked up was money management wasn't there. I didn't know much about finance, even though I knew the basics, but I didn't incorporate it properly to the business to make it better. The other thing is basically it's pretty similar. Lack of knowledge in business and people who are around it, but effects that you will have in the future. Even though I knew A to Z on marketing, like technical skills and analytical skills in marketing. So what happens in the future, the businesses, the field, the people around that, and what to avoid, even the people who are hiring, how to do that, those things weren't a strong aspect in me. So yeah, that's point number two. And another key thing, over promising and under delivery. People would tell me like, just if you can't do this, it's fine. Just I am happy with what you're doing right now. You just have to do that correctly, and you don't have to do anything else. All of those extra things, just kick it out of the door. Let's say we do something. Let's say you do A and B. Try to do C also, but don't tell you are doing C or you are doing B. Just say you're doing A and B, but in the end of the result, just show you can do C also. So just like element of surprise. So what I did was I told I can do A, B, C, D, but I only end up doing A and B. At the end of the day, just analyze everything properly and try to do the exact amount you can and do more than that for the client without promising that beforehand. There's two major cons in this sector, which is over promising by social media and not finding the right clientele. There's a lot of over promising and course delivering in social media, telling this agencies will give you this much money, and if you do this you'll make millions. You cannot if you don't incorporate the proper strategies. You have to do it properly with a strategy and understand research. Maybe some people can do it really fast, maybe some people will take 3 4 years. It depends. And the other one is not finding the right clientele will fuck you up because they won't pay you much. You have to find the right clientele who pays you well, and they will not pay if they don't know the value of market. Some people will pay 10,000 LKR for something that requires 100 LKR. It depends actually. So you have to find the right clientele. There's two cons if you don't find the right clientele and over promising from social media. You have to be careful of.
Yo, look, stepping through the coals, guess the heat kept my feet warm.
So a major pro would be actually there is big businesses that needs these services, but just don't tell you or just not out there like, hey, we need these services. You need to hit them up. You need to talk to them. They're out there with deals for the right people who come after them, and they pay a lot actually. There's good companies that pays you a lot. It's just you have to give this service to the people who knows the value, who knows what they are doing. Another pro actually would be this is a growing field, so the possibilities are endless. Digital is growing every day. So if you don't find one way to grow your whatever business you are in digital, you'll definitely find another way to grow the same sector to the path you want it to be. So I think that's a major pro. The way you are able to change your paths as you go. So yes, that's another. I actually like the place I was sitting because it gives a good sunlight. But I want to show a book that I was reading. So the book is Richest Man in Babylon. I wanted this book break to show you guys. Show it again. In this book, there's a story which goes as there's a person who has gold and he needs to multiply it. Basically, he need to invest on something which gives him more money. He goes and talks to brickmaker to buy him some diamonds and come back here again to sell it for a better price. He need to multiply his money. But brickmaker doesn't know about diamonds, right? So he gets scammed. So as the moral of the story goes, if you need to work on something digital, something AI, something marketing, you need to go to the right person who gives you the right advice and the right mentorship. So there's one thing to get from that book. So as I'm restarting this company, I would like to gatekeep one thing, which is the name, which in the next couple of episodes I will be revealing it because there's some reasons I'm keeping it like that. I will be restarting this agency with a better mentorship and with more knowledge I have gathered after stopping it. I have researched all over the place, and now with a better fresh start, I'm gonna get to my goal where I want, and I'll be starting from zero, and I'll be showing the journey which I'm going through to get to where I want, and the goal I'll be also revealing, but I'll be touching on. So this vlog is ending from here. We'll be meeting in a different place. I like to travel, and I would like to show you guys my car. I would like to travel in that and do some vlogs also. So yeah, thank you for joining. I hope you guys can subscribe. This is my first vlog. I might be shitty at talking. I'm sorry about that, but as gradually I would like to bring people in. I like to do some podcasts with them. So yeah, so this is the end of how I failed my digital marketing
Could have
business.
been, could have been, could have been, could have been 30, could have been a G. Should have never snitched. Why took it to